In 2017, everything was fine, and I went to see my doctor. And then during 2018, I did develop some symptoms, but I ignored them and said I'll just talk to my doctor when I go for my annual exam. And I went and they did an exam, and after several weeks, I got hooked up with a urologist and did some testing, and then was told that I had cancer and that it had spread. And that was the scariest part of this whole ordeal, was that initial learning that I had cancer that had spread into my bones.
Yeah, so Sean's initial diagnosis was a showstopper. It stopped time. There's the time before cancer and the time after cancer. It was scary. It was a scary time.
It happened quickly, and things went downhill. So I was referred immediately to the Miriam Hospital once I got my diagnosis, and Dr. Mega offered me some immediate reassurance that I was going to be okay, and that despite knowing that I had these lesions on my bones throughout my body, that there were treatment options available.
Right from the onset, Sean was not in a favorable situation with his prostate cancer, but he's a young, strong guy, and we knew that he was going to be able to withstand treatment and hopefully get a good outcome from that.
After the chemo stopped working, we were at a crossroads, and I knew that the trial was a possibility, but I was afraid of deteriorating. I knew that there was cancer in my bones.
This is really a wonderful illustration of why clinical trials are so important. We did some analysis of the genetics involving his cancer, and lo and behold, that treatment option sat right at our doorstep. A clinical trial that was developed by Dr. Canero.
So I enrolled in the trial in May, and again, the transfer of care happened to Dr. Canero from Dr. Mega, and that team took over, and there's research nurses and assistants and everybody just really paying attention.
And it's super impressive to see just how seamless their coordination is and how well they all work together.
When I started the trial at Miriam, I just knew that they were going to take care of me. I was excited to be part of a trial. I was the number one the first patient, subject number one. So, yeah, it was a good feeling. And when it worked, it was even better feeling. So.
What makes Sean's situation special is that the investigators are not only the developers of the treatment regimen, but they are also the caring physicians who implement the treatment regimen and take care of the patient in a manner in which the patient feels like the doctors are invested in them as people and not just in their clinical trial. That is something that you do not get everywhere.
I feel very fortunate to be a part of this experimental trial, and to have the love of my family and support of friends and co-workers. These are blessings that I just, you can't put a price on it. Without them, I don't know where I would be. I mean, it would be a very dark and scary place. But that's not where I live. I live in the light. So, and it's thanks to them and to the folks up at Miriam that are taking such good care of me.